Greetings, beloveds. The process of integration, when one takes on the channeling of another being, is very much like the discussion that was had about changing garments. There is a welcoming into what is considered to be the heart of another aspect of the presence. And as this is done, beloveds, there is an altering of the countenance, the very fabric of the beingness. When you allow and when you welcome the soul and divine presence of another to blend with yours, there is a shifting and an altering that happens to you that then has an impact on many. The fear that others have of bringing forth guidance, of connecting with guidance, of allowing guidance into your hearts, into your minds, to use your memory banks, to view your Akashic records with you. This is all a very holy experience. When you grant yourself the ability to open to this pathway of connecting, you come to have more and more faith in the divine. You come to understand that in the welcoming of aspects of yourself, there is nothing that is forbidden. There is nothing that need be judged. There is nothing that is not the pure neutrality of love. All it takes is a moment of willingness, beloveds, a willingness to connect to the very essence of your beingness. And it feels much like an extension of an aspect of you that has been dormant, that has been hidden, that has been buried, has been sublimated. When you grant to yourself the willingness to bring forth guidance in this manner, beloveds, you begin to create a pathway, a conduit, if you will, for allowing the inspiration of divinity to come to you at will. There is no longer the doubt. There is no longer the uncertainty. There is just a knowing, a natural sense of knowing that at any moment, in the construct of this time-space continuum, that what you ask for is granted unto you, that which you desire is yours. So allow yourselves to open up to the idea, possibility, that God is where you are at all times, as you, running through you. Not the false sense of the body identification, yet in every moment, in every holy instant, God is where you are. For you are that living embodiment. You are that breath that God breathes. Allow God's breath to breathe you, beloved ones. When you think of times in your childhood where you had a best friend, and the two of you would play without a care, and it was joyous, whether it was playing in the water or riding a bicycle, playing hopscotch, whatever enjoyment you had when you felt the innocence of life, when you did not have a care in the world, when you had a best friend. This is the relationship that you have with the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is indeed a best friend to you, one who can return you to the innocence of your youth and of your childhood, one that can place a smile upon your face at seeing them. And then allow that love of another to translate to your own self, beloveds. Allow yourself to love yourself equally in innocence and a purity, and say, I love you. and say that to yourself. And then you will find it quite natural to be able to say that to another, for there is no difference. When you come to understand, beloveds, that there is indeed no difference, not one molecule of difference, not one thought. You look upon another and you see all these seeming aspects of self, tall ones, the thin ones, the old ones, the young ones, the fat ones, the thin ones, the smart ones, the stupid ones, all of these judgments that have been cast upon others. All of it is the illusion, beloveds. What is the truth of you that has been the truth always is the love that you are, the love that abides within yourself for yourself. You allowed yourself to have love freely when you were innocent as a child. Allow yourself to become like that child again. Allow yourself to be the embodiment of the living Christ of being. Forgive, forgive swiftly. Marty's explanation of looking upon another and seeing shades of judgment is indeed a place of reflection for forgiveness. We love you and we thank you all for the ways in which you move through the world, for the forgiveness that you grant to others, forgiveness that you grant to yourselves, for you are indeed awakening to the Christ of being that lives and breathes within you and without you. Allow yourself today, beloveds, to see Christ in the eyes of another. Maybe another that you have found it easy to judge them, a parent, a spouse, a mate, a friend, an enemy. Enemies are juicy. There is so much love that sits there underneath all of the hatred and vitriol. It is a gift waiting to be unwrapped by your soul. So allow yourself today, beloved ones, to come to recognize the gift that you are to the world. Unwrap the love that you are and share that everywhere. Make it messy, like when a dog slobbers upon you because it loves you dearly. Slobber your love upon yourself and all of creation. And allow yourself to bask in the glory and the holiness that you are, beloved ones. At every moment you have the chance, the opportunity to say, I love you. Are you willing to say, I love you to those you believe you do not know? Know that they are you. Are you willing to say, I love you to yourself? Do you know yourself, or are you yet a stranger? Are you still becoming acquainted? Do you truly understand who you are? Ask for me to show you. It would be my delight. Know that you go with my blessings always, beloveds. You are precious. I love you. I will speak with you again. Oof.